Few players in modern football have reshaped the way we think about a position quite like N'Golo Kanté. At first glance, he is unassuming, quiet, slight in stature. But what he lacks in flash, he more than makes up for in influence. Kanté is not a traditional playmaker. He does not dominate the ball with dribbling flair. He does not orchestrate the attack in long, sweeping passes, and he does not bask in the spotlight. Yet, his presence defines how teams play. He is, in the truest sense, the invisible playmaker. When Kanté moved to Chelsea in 2016, the challenge was different. The Premier League had evolved. Opponents were faster, more tactical, and defensive structures were increasingly sophisticated. Under Antonio Conte, Kanté's role became even more pronounced. In the 3-4-3 system, he anchored midfield, allowing teammates like Cesc Fabregas and Marcos Alonso freedom to push forward. Here, Kanté's uniqueness becomes clear. He is a player whose tactical value cannot be measured in goals or assists. It's in the invisible work. Pressing triggers, positional rotations, covering for overlapping fullbacks, intercepting dangerous passes. Chelsea's defense in the 2016-17 title-winning season conceded only 33 goals. Kanté was central to that record. Opposing teams often struggled not because Chelsea's attack was superior, but because Kanté dictated when and where attacks could begin. In essence, he became the metronome of the midfield, controlling transitions, without ever holding the ball for more than a few seconds. Kanté's influence was even more evident on the international stage. In 2018, France won the World Cup. Kanté partnered with Paul Pogba in midfield, a combination that balanced creative freedom with defensive stability. Heat maps and passing charts from the tournament show Kanté covering areas Pogba could not reach, breaking lines, and preventing counterattacks before they started. Coaches often talk about balance in midfield, the perfect mix of attack and defense. Kanté embodies this principle. He allows creative players around him to operate at their best because he guarantees there is always someone behind the ball. In this sense, his presence is liberating. What makes Kanté exceptional is not raw stamina alone, though he has plenty of it. It is anticipation, spatial awareness, and timing. His pressing is not reactive, it is preemptive. He positions himself in pockets of space that allow him to intercept passes without committing too early. He reads not only the ball, but the intent behind it. Kanté's movement is almost musical. In the defensive phase, he drifts across channels, plugs gaps, and cuts off passing angles. In transition, he carries the ball forward, linking defense and attack in one smooth motion. Unlike more visible midfielders, he rarely dominates possession, but he ensures that when his team has the ball, it's in the right place at the right time. Heat maps of Kanté in comparison to traditional box-to-box midfielders highlight a striking difference. Whereas other midfielders cover horizontal space, Kanté covers vertical threats, preventing passes before they happen, and constantly repositioning to anticipate danger. Kanté has not just influenced games, he has influenced managers. His combination of work rate, intelligence, and tactical discipline has set a benchmark for what clubs now demand from a defensive midfielder. Coaches like Pep Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel, and Julian Nagelsmann have all sought players with similar profiles, trying to replicate the balance he brings between defensive security and fluid transition. Yet, few have succeeded. Kanté's game is as much mental as physical. He blends instinct with analysis, never losing awareness of what is happening 2 passes ahead. Teams can attempt to mimic his positioning or pressing style, but the subtleties, his decision-making under pressure, the seamless timing of his tackles, remain unique. Kanté does not seek recognition. He rarely celebrates goals with theatrics. He does not need headlines. His brilliance is in the control of what viewers cannot see. Space, rhythm, defensive coverage, transitions. In this way, he has redefined the modern midfield. Instead of a player being measured by goals or assists, Kanté reminds the football world that influence comes in many forms. He is proof that dominance in football can be subtle, invisible, and devastatingly effective. When you watch a game and think, how did they stop that counter so easily? Often the answer is Kanté. He has made defensive intelligence and anticipation as critical to success as technical skill or flair. He has raised the bar for all midfielders who follow, creating a blueprint for the invisible playmaker.
N'Golo Kanté is, in many ways, football's paradox. Small, unassuming, yet transformative. Quiet, yet indispensable. Invisible, yet everywhere. His story reminds us that brilliance does not always need to be seen to be felt. In the modern game, where tactics evolve faster than ever, Kanté has proven that one player's understanding of space, timing, and anticipation can change the way football is played. Not with style, but with substance. He is not the midfielder everyone notices first. He is the midfielder everyone notices last. And when he is gone, everyone notices what they've been missing all along.